set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Now it's Carson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nick Bosa on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Taken down by
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
San Francisco.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. It's Coleman here, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Seahawks, nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Carry. Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
on 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Carson. And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 20.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers, to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
And they're swooping. The throw complete to Dorsett. 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A gain of 8. First down, San Francisco.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the dart ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Philip Dorsett with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 8.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now they hand off to Coleman. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the Seahawks 30.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
First quarter with the score Seahawks 14, 49ers 7.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Dante Pettis.
He got 29 yards that time.
6-yard line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. More muscle up front for this set. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
San Francisco.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
And that's good.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. He got it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He was normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The gain of 7.
This is Coleman.
And 3.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
San Francisco.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this 1st half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He was Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop.
2nd and 10.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now arguably the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
A pickup of 5 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. This is caught by Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. This will be caught just inside the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown.
George Kittle. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Niners 21, Seahawks 14. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And able to find Dorsett. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Brings up second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the letter jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Third from the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo.
Well, offensively, that's a mismatch.
They intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, it's Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Alexander. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run again with Carson.
36-yard line.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Seahawks.
Wilson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Tevin Coleman.
10 more there and another first down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Coleman now. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
San Francisco.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and it's got him in the lead. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 29-yard.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll run on first down. Carson, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. On first down, it's Carson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Pass incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
1st and 10.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They will run again with Coleman. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
San Francisco.
Coleman. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 5. From the gun, it's Garoppolo looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space, and it's third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
Second down and goal. Garoppolo looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Third down and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And Olsen over the middle. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20.
That's good.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Ball at the 23, second and 8. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
That's good for us.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. To throw again is Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And that's good for us.
Now a man on his 5th franchise in 3 years, it's Carlos Hyde. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
By D. Ford.
Again, it's Hyde. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brought down by Jimmy Ward. Brings up.
They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. From the shotgun, Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
The 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's got some space here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. On 3rd down, Carson. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Carlos Hyde, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That will tie the game, 28-all.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Pettis now on the return. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Coleman. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run with Coleman on first down. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
The ball carrier.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Second and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Coleman, and he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. One in. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Back to throw, Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Throwing now is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard
line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, That gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. This pass finds its way to Williams. He's at the 30. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Niners, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.